Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is The Real Jakira, and if this your first time clicking on this video, listen, you finna get an amazing educational video. I promise you this video is going to help you, so make sure you go ahead and get your notebook, because let me tell you something, your sister's finna put you down on some things that's going to help you in your life. Let's get into it. So you guys, as y'all see what the thumbnail says, are you in a toxic relationship, y'all? When I tell you, I have been dreading to make this video, and today has finally came. And the only reason why I've been dreading it, kind of like dragging it a little bit, because when I'm speaking about certain things, y'all, like, I'm going to always come with the facts. And, you know, with my channel, I'm going to always give you advice, anything like I have actually experienced and been through it, because, you know, I feel like I have had to be through or had to go through certain things in order for me to help someone else into their life. So I don't try to complain anymore. You know, when I was in a toxic relationship, I kind of just be like, you know what, cool, it had to happen. And now look at me, finna share you guys some information that's going to help you get out that toxic relationship. Okay, so number one, you want to identify toxic characteristics. You want to identify that, okay, y'all? So if y'all see me looking down, I'm taking notes, so you should too, okay? Our manipulation, these are the things you need to look out for. Manipulation, lack of support, poor communication, and emotional abuse, okay? So these are the type of things that you want to look through in your relationship if you are in a toxic relationship. For me, y'all, I'm always keep it real. Let me share y'all my story. I'm gonna be honest. I was raised in a home where it was very toxic. It was very, very toxic. My mom and my dad has been married for a very long time. Even before they was married, they was, you know, still in a relationship. I had my mom and my dad, and I literally witnessed toxic arguments, fuss, fights, 12 pulling up. Like, I have witnessed it all, okay? And, you know, I used to get so upset, you know, to watch my mom and my dad always arguing, and it used to hurt me. And I never knew that growing up in my household, seeing that happen actually came on to me in my life, y'all. So I started to deal with, like I say, lack of respect, for one. I started to deal with poor communication and emotional abuse. Okay, so if you don't know what lack of respect is, I'm gonna explain that to you. What lack of respect is, it's just basically a person who just doesn't respect you as who you are as a person. You should not be around anybody who does not respect you, who does not value or treat you the way you need and wants to be treated, okay? Also, poor communication. A lot of times, a lot of things can get misconstrued, and a lot of things can get, you know, out of hand sometimes. But if you're dealing with poor communications, or if you feel like you're not being heard from that person, this is a sign to let you know that you are in a toxic relationship. And number three, emotional abuse, okay? A lot of people think that, oh, you know, it's just physical abuse. No, abuse can also come from verbally, emotionally, and physically, okay? So here is just emotional abuse. You know, a person could be, you know, putting you down, you know, saying bad words to you, you know, not uplifting you, not encouraging you, not pushing you, not motivating you. Emotional abuse is just for someone who is always down on you, always, you know, don't want you to be happy. And it always starts with your emotions. You know, before it becomes physical, it always starts with your emotions. So if you like are in an emotional an abuse situation, this is your sign to get out of that shit. And I'm going to help you get out of that shit, okay? So number two, this is so good, y'all. Always identify the red flags. Now, it was a song that Gorilla said. She said that we get so colorblind, you know, by the signs. They be looking green, but we get colorblind. And it is so true, because we have to also tell ourselves that before destruction, it's always a sign. It's always a sign before destruction. And you could be in love with this person, you know, you could be everything with this person, and everything could be working. But once you start seeing them flags it's like you start to think like, this person ain't gonna do this to me. Or you just see them, but you just keep going on. You get what I'm saying? We always have that feeling, or we identify, but we just don't say anything. What I said, constant criticism, feeling drained. Okay, constant criticism, feeling drained. You get what I'm saying? Like, I remember being in a really situations where it's like, I was in a toxic relationship, and I just felt like we was constantly arguing every day, to the point where I'm just like, listen, I'm just not happy. Like, I'm just not happy. It's just like when you in a certain situation where you feel drained, it's just like it tears you down as a person, because I know it tore me down as a person mentally, because when I'm drained, when I'm around you, it's just like at this point, just get your ass away from me, because it's just like a vulture didn't sucked you dry. You get what I'm saying? So the best thing, y'all, is for you to do is identify them flags, y'all. It doesn't matter how good a person may look, how much money he make, what he do for you, none of that, okay? Please identify them flags, y'all, when they come. And when they come, I highly recommend for you just to get a notebook, because this is what I used to do. When I was in a toxic relationship, I said, what's the pros and what's the cons? And I said, you know what? If my cons outweigh my pros, then that means it's time to go. So that's what I did. I said, what this person do, what this person that don't do. And it's like, I got so mad about the shit that was on the cons, to the point where that outweighed the bullshit. So what I'm saying is, y'all, is that know you are a person with value, okay? Know you are a person of value. I want you to believe in that. You are a person with value, okay? And I don't want you to make the same mistakes I did, because I stayed even when I saw the red flags. I stayed even when I was dealing with emotional abuse. I stayed even days to where I was just drained, and I still stayed, because I wanted to make it work. But I'm letting you know, if you're feeling any of these types of things, if you're dealing with any of these types of things that I'm giving you in this video, then it's time to let that shit go, okay? Also, being in a toxic relationship, so the total impact it had on you. Also, being in a toxic relationship, y'all, can have a really toll on your mental, okay? It really can. It can destroy your mental, and it could definitely put you in the hospital if you allow it to, okay? So this is something I want you guys to understand, that your mental is so important to you. Your peace and your mental is so important for you, okay? You should not be around anybody that's tearing you down, okay? Let me tell you that. You should not be around anybody that's going to tear you down. Like, the world is already beating us up every day. So don't let another person come in your little circle and try to tear you down somewhere. Don't do that shit, okay? Please don't. But I remember being in a situation to where, like, I was so mentally, like, not there. It's like I started to, like, you know how, like, when you in a situation and it's like you over it, but when you are mentally over with it, it's like at this point you just don't care what happened, whatever do, because at this point, like, I'm literally over you. Like, you have to have it made up in your mind first. Like they say, like the quote, like, before you become successful, you got to be successful here first. And before you let go of a toxic relationship, you have to already be, over with it mentally. And I think that was the biggest thing for me, because I was so scared to let that relationship go. I cared about this person. I love this person. I wanted this shit to work out so many times. But the more and more we kept trying to do it, it was like he was triggering me. I was triggering him, to the point where we were constantly arguing every single day. And it just got so bad. Yeah, it got so bad. And I'm just now, so I just look back at what I went through to where I am right now. If I didn't let that shit go right now, y'all, I don't know where I would be right now. So don't sit in no relationship just because you love this person. No, if this person is not making you happy, if this person is draining you of your energy, is not giving you any type of peace that you need to walk away. Walk away from that shit, okay? Like, I remember, like, I'm gonna be so real, like, when I was in a relationship with him, And his mom, like, she a boss, she buy her bag, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give her dad clock that tea, period. But one thing that she told me, she was like, cause she got tired. She got so tired of me and him always arguing and shit or whatever. And she told me, she was like, Kira, if you're not happy, you need to leave him alone. You need to leave him alone. Get up on your shit, boss the fuck up, and get somebody who better. That his own mama said that shit to me. And it's like, yeah, I know. I be like, okay, you know, he be like, I'm sorry, baby, we love you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, we cool or whatever. I still stayed. But when she said that shit to me, I'm just like, another woman telling me like, okay, even though this is my son, but you need it. Listen, it's draining you. She said you cannot live your life just being miserable. Like, you're miserable, you're not happy. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that miserable shit is going to destroy you way more than physically abusing shit. I'm telling you. Like, when I tell you guys, I'm thinking to myself like, damn, like, she right. I can't even lie, but I love her son. Like, I just, you know, but cool or whatever. So I'm really telling y'all this, like, real life, understand that if you want to get out, prepare for it as mentally to go through that shit. I know it's not hard. I know it's not easy. I know some days may feel like, damn, how the fuck I'm gonna do this shit? But guess what? Your big sister is here to help you. Okay, y'all? So number 4. Whew, y'all. I gotta drink some vitamin water. Hold on, y'all, because this number 4. I don't think y'all ready for number 4. Okay, y'all. Number 4. Reasons why some people stay. And I chose this to be number 4 because I understand that, like, a lot of people like that toxic shit. Some people do. Some people like that toxic shit. Some people like that pull up on me, I'm about to shoot this. You know. Some people like that. But I'm going to be honest. The reason why a lot of people stay in toxic relationship is because they have gave that person the power to feed them. So now you may be in a situation to where you gave this person the power to feed you to where he could starve your ass too. So even though this person gave you something, they still had the upper hand to take some shit away from you too. And this is why it's very important for you to have your own everything. Okay? So you'll never have to deal with a motherfucker trying to make you stay somewhere that you don't want to stay in. Don't feel trapped, ladies. Do not feel trapped. If you feel like it, you feel like you in a trap situation, I want you to understand that I've been there, I've done that. And I had to push myself. I had to motivate myself to get out of this situation because I was scared to let it go. I didn't know how it was going to happen. I didn't know where. I didn't know when. I didn't know anything. I was afraid. Like, fear was over me. It was some nights where I tried to leave. Some days I tried to go. It just didn't work out. But I had always just understood, like, I gotta leave. And you gotta also understand it. It's gonna hurt. It's not gonna be a breeze, a ease, or everything. You have to feel them emotions. You're going to feel those emotions because, like I say, you just been with this person. Y'all been in a relationship. You know everything. All of your emotions gonna feel at one. And now you're seeing that, damn, like, this shit gotta come to an end. Like, I'm sorry, but this shit ain't gonna work. You got to go. But I want you to understand that when you leave, you're doing it for yourself. Okay, you're doing it for you. Don't let no man try to make you stay, because I'm going to tell you something. A man can manipulate the fuck out your ass. Let me just say this shit. You think women have a sweet talk, but these niggas do too, okay? Because let me tell you something. They can get up and tell your ass, oh, man, I'm going to change. I love you. You my everything. Like, they'll get on, they'll do everything it is to make you stay. And trust me, I've been that girl. A nigga didn't talk me real good, child. A nigga didn't talk me real good, baby. I didn't stay for that ass. Dumb as fuck, okay? But what I'm saying is, y'all, is Don't let fear hold you back from walking. Okay, like I was saying, I'm so sorry, y'all. But yeah, do not let fear hold you back. Like, so serious. Don't let that fear shit hold you back. Because I'm telling you, you could be in the way. Fear, like, I had to learn, like, a lot of people think fear is just, oh, scary. Like, yeah, kind of, sort of. But sometimes fear is yourself. Fear is you, because you're scared to get that change. You're scared to just let that shit go because you don't know what's gonna happen. Let me tell y'all something. You gotta get comfortable with the unknown shit. You gotta get uncomfortable. Life is gonna throw you curveballs. When I tell you something, this is a great tip that I want you to understand, is that if you don't get uncomfortable, then you're going to live a comfortable ass life. You're going to sit in that toxic ass relationship. You'll get drained as fuck. You're going to get very depressed. You're not going to be happy. You're going to feel stuck. Okay? So if you going to sit in that relationship and let that motherfucker treat you any type of way, then that bitch, that shit is on you. Because I'm telling you something. The flags is there. Mentally, you know that shit ain't, you know he's not the one for you. Thirdly, you know that nigga is not treating you the way you need to be treated. Fourthly, bitch, it's time to go. Simple, okay? You know, I'm just saying. Please do not get yourself in the way. Leave. Just that simple, okay? Number 5, how to break free, okay? If you want to break free, I'm about to give y'all step by step of how to break free from your toxic relationship. Number 1, you got to come up with a plan. You got to come up with a plan. You got to. I'm telling you, listen, if you do not come up with a plan, then you're going to be stuck. So number 1, come up with a plan. If y'all live together, most relationships that's toxic, they're living together. Let me tell you something. You need to, say for instance, days if he's at work or you are at work, I need for you to be coming up, you need to be in communication with someone, maybe your family, your friends or something. I'm gonna need for you to get it together. Because if you want your happiness, if you want change, you got to come up with a plan. So it may be times to where, y'all might not, when y'all are at the house with each other or whatever, y'all may not be speaking. Let me tell you something. Stop fucking them. Stop having sex. That's number 1. You set a boundary in place. So your situation may be y'all are living together. And y'all probably, what I'm saying, like, y'all living together. Like, hell, bitch, this both of y'all shit places. Basically, number 1. The plan. Stop fucking them. I was saying, I bet y'all looking at me like, girl, you just said that. Girl, it's so serious. Stop. And if you know that Gucci good, stop giving it to him. Even if that nigga lay wood. Sometime later, you got to understand that. Put that on the hush mode. Because that ain't going to do nothing but keep you staying even more. You get mad, he going to pipe you down, girl, you over it. No. So maybe you can sleep in the room, he sleeps on the couch. Or you sleep on the couch and he sleeps in the room. And then he gonna be wondering, like, what's wrong with you? Like, why you not coming in that bed? Like, da, 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 da. He gonna be asking all them questions. But I'm need for you to zip that up. I'm need for you to just, I'm good, I'm straight. But while you in there, I'm gonna need for you to be coming up with a plan. I need for you to strategize what you need to do, what day you're going to leave, how you're going to leave, get your job situation situated, okay? Make sure that money coming in, because you know what I'm saying? Don't leave out of a relationship and that money get gone, okay? Make sure that money gonna still be there, okay? Whatever you need to call some people, you need to call some apartment complexes. You need to be dibbling dabbling, okay? Do that shit what you need to do. And keep that within yourself. So whatever you start to do, whether you're calling apartment places, calling your family, your friends, or whatever it is, I'm going to need for you to do all of that shit when y'all are not around each other, okay? If you are in a situation to where every time y'all talk, y'all always argue, the best thing for you to do is go find peace. And while you finding peace, find a way out as well too, okay? So But everything comes together. You got to understand that, like, y'all gonna fuss, y'all gonna fight. But you should just look at that person as just like, listen, you just my roommate at this point. At this point, we just roommates because we're not in a happy relationship. You're not making me happy. You're not doing anything for me. So therefore, you got to take the initiative to put that step into plan. And you have to also make sure that, and I'm speaking to the ladies out here to understand that you got to get up on your motherfucking shit. Make a motherfucking plan. It doesn't matter if you got to get rid of materialistic shit, cars, places, whatever the fuck you got to do. But I'm gonna tell you something. As you get older, you're gonna start to understand that it's all about your peace. It's all about your mental. That's really what it's all about, because you could live your life with materialistic shit and not be happy at all. But when I tell y'all something like live your life within the peace, you want to have peace, okay? God always come to you within peace, okay? Know that all that destruction, all that dark shit, it ain't nothing but the devil, okay? Remember that, ladies. Take notes, okay? But like I say, you need to be coming up with a plan. And I don't know what your plan is. And I can't tell you oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Because at the end of the day, you are the one in that situation. You are the one. That's why I'm making this video, because I know it's women that's out there that's dealing with being in a toxic relationship, but they don't know what to do. It's like, you know, you need to leave. It's like, you know, you need to figure out what the fuck you need to do, but you too scared. That's what it is. You scared. Been there, done that, okay? So once you come up with a plan and you strategize it, please strategize your plan, okay? Like, strategize that shit. You know, I'm pretty sure you got family, you got friends, you know, whoever that may can come get you, that can come, you know, help you. I'm telling you, I know you're going to have help. And I'm pretty sure you probably be on the phone right now talking to somebody that you're dealing with your toxic relationship. And I guarantee you, they tired of hearing that shit, okay? They want you to get up out that shit. They probably going to help you and push you and motivate you to get out that shit. If not, I'm here. That's why I'm making this video, because, you know, I just got to the point where I'm like, I'm tired of arguing with you. I'm tired of going back and forth. And I had to learn that, like, I got too much shit going on for myself. Like, my mind is here. There's things I want to accomplish, things I want to do. And I just cannot stay with you, because every time I come home, every time we come here, we always arguing, bro. Like, we always fussing. It's always some shit you do that I don't fucking like, and it just kills me. So you should take whatever your situation that you're going through, feel that shit into fire, bro. Like, that shit should push and motivate your ass. That's all it should do. Don't be sitting around crying and upset about the shit. Hell no. Use that bullshit and turn that motherfucker up on his ass. That's what I did, okay? But I want you ladies to understand that, like, once you leave, it's going to be the best feeling ever when you leave. And I want y'all to understand that do it for yourself. Do it for you. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be in a relationship with someone who knows you are valuable. Who knows you are valuable. Who knows how to treat you. For one, understands you, communicate with you. And if a person is not giving you that, let it go and choose to love yourself. Don't expect other people to love you. Love who you are. Because at the end of the day, you are the only person that you got. Like, somebody told me, not gonna say the name, not yet, but he was like, everything don't last forever. You know, like, we came in this world by ourselves. We're gonna die by ourselves. So don't waste your time living your life drainful, depressed. Because it's a lot of depressed ass people that die depressed. It's a lot of people that commit suicide. It's a lot of people who just take their life. It's so crazy, because when a person take their life, they don't even know why they took their life. It's like everybody trying to figure out why. Because mentally that person was not there. And maybe that person may not have no one to talk to. And they let that spirit of them on them take over them. So your mental is very important. If you are in a relationship and it's hard for you to come out their relationship, listen, sis, get on YouTube. Okay, look at some videos about self-care, self-love. Watch you some audiobooks. Just put your headphones in and feed your mind into positive things that's going to help uplift you. Because a heartbreak, oh God, I can't stand going through no heartbreak. I just can't. I don't think I'm ready to deal with that anymore. And I'm letting y'all ladies know, if you don't never want to deal with a toxic relationship or never want to deal with that anymore, boss the fuck up, okay? Do what you got to do as a woman. Stand on your business. Get your motherfucking paper and make sure that you can handle shit on your own. Because when a motherfucker come and, they come talk to you, you have boundaries set in place, okay? Don't just be hopping in relationships just to be hopping in certain situationships. Like, no, we need to have these real conversations, nigga. Because we ain't had these real conversations, baby. If you're not trying to help me grow, then you got to go, okay? So save yourself that. Save yourself going through constantly bullshit, because sometimes the shit gonna keep coming until you really learn your lesson. And I had to learn that, like, I am not a mean girl. Like, I'm not mean. I talk my shit, but it's like, I don't know. It's like, I just met someone that just make me more soft. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met somebody that just makes me want to be soft. You know what I'm saying? And you want that. You want to be with someone who just makes you soft, make you sweet. Like, you want that, And I want y'all ladies to also, one day get a love like that. Get a beautiful love. You get what I'm saying? But before that love come, love yourself, ladies, okay? You deserve so much more. Do not let that nigga, listen, today is the day. Don't let that nigga control you, okay? You are a queen, bitch. I'm talking to you. You are a queen. You are the baddest bitch, okay? And you know it, because you wouldn't be watching me if you didn't. You know you that bitch. So leave that toxic relationship. Go have fun. Go live your best life. Because let me tell you something. How I can get over a toxic relationship. Once I'm over you, this is a good tip for y'all to do. Once you get out of a relationship, go get cute. Go do everything that you wasn't doing when you was in a relationship. You get your hair done, get your nails done, go get cute. Boss up. Post your pictures. Keep doing you, but I promise the more you keep doing that, you ain't gonna forget it. You gonna forget about that relationship, okay? But I love y'all ladies. I want the best for y'all. If this video was helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Share this with a friend that is in a toxic relationship. If you've been rocking with me for a long time, I love y'all so very much. And see y'all on the next video?